So it's been a while since we last recorded an episode. It's been fucking.
Yo, what's up,
What was it I
guys?
say?
Welcome back to We
What's up,
Speak Idiot.
guys?
This is episode number 4. We went away with.
Technically,
It's technically episode number 5, but this is episode number 4. We got rid of episode 1. It's been about 3 years. Wait, this was published in December of 2020. It's been 3 years since
2.5 years.
since the first episode. Yeah,
and
man.
then a year and 10 months since our last episode.
Look at this guy. He's a mathematician.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. But let's talk
Okay,
about
so-
Halloween costumes since it's October.
Oh, I've never actually like dressed up for Halloween. Like
Never, not once.
I dressed up like as a kid because my parents would buy me like pre-made costumes. But
Yeah.
when I was like after like 13 or 14 years old, I just never
That's foul.
dressed up. Yeah. This is I was never invited to Halloween parties.
I was also never invited to Halloween parties, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't dress up. What am I, like a fucking what am I, a bitch or something?
I mean, like I dressed up last year.
Yeah.
Technically, I literally just like I went as the I don't know if the new Batman movie. I went as the Riddler
Oh, really?
because I literally had like some green joggers and a green fucking coat that looked very very like the other one.
Right.
It was, and I found a Riddler mask on a shop like somewhere. It was like $50. I got robbed for that costume, but I rocked. Like last year was like the first time I dressed up.
So, what you're telling me is you just fucking lied to me when you said you've never dressed up for Halloween.
I actually forgot I dressed up last year, but then I remembered I went to the party like the first time, but it wasn't like an invitation party like in someone's house. It was like in the fucking club.
Right.
Where if you dressed up, you had like 50% off of the like the price of the ticket to get in.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's normally like $8. You got like for $4 you could get in. So I just improvised that and went in.
Oh,
But
I got you.
But the mask was $50, so I just lost $46.
That was super unlucky, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My let's see, my favorite Halloween costume I've ever done. It's been so long. Last year I was like a vampire kinda without the fangs, so I kind of played it off as being a vampire hunter. Basically, I
Okay.
slicked my hair back and I wore a long coat, and then I also had a top hat, and it was sick. It was super cool. But my like favorite of all time costume that I ever wore, this was so dumb. I wore black pants, like flat chino pants, and a yellow long sleeve, and then I wore a banana hat that Ethan gave me, and that was my favorite costume of all time, just because it was just vibing, dude. And I remember one specific
It was
memory.
so random.
Yeah. I remember one specific memory I had where I was in a Whataburger drive-thru, and I was with Ethan and my ex. She was my girlfriend at the time, and we were just jamming to "Call Me Maybe," and I was just dancing with a fucking banana on my head. That was just a vibe, dude. And then, of course, I had my worst Halloween costume. Like, looking back, this was high key. Might be the most goated Halloween costume of all time. But if I like who I was then, I thought it was so cool. But then I remember there was a year when I thought it was so weird. It was an inflatable tank, right? It was one of those costumes that blow up. So I was wearing a tank, and the straps were on my shoulders to hold it, and it inflated all around me, and it had a tank barrel and everything, right? And I wore this same costume for like 5 years in a row. Eventually, I got a little bit too big for it, bro. But let me say, right, that was the most goated costume of my childhood. But at the same time, it's like I was huge and I was wearing it, so it was also the goofiest.
Bro, that's
If I
fucking
had that still somewhere in
crazy.
my house, I would put that on this year, for sure, dude. Oh my gosh, it
It
was
definitely
goaded.
fits right now.
I don't think it would fit my left leg, but it was definitely a vibe. You know what I mean? A tank. How cool is
Bro,
that,
wearing the same costume for 5 years is crazy to me.
bro? You wore one costume your whole life. What do you mean? How are you gonna talk
Yeah,
about?
but that I didn't wear it for my whole life. I wore it once. It's
I
different.
guarantee you, my tank costume beats your freaking Riddler costume any day of the week, dude.
Bro, my made up Riddler costume was actually pretty spot on, cause the green on my pants and my like jacket was so spot on from the one in the movie, and then the mask was just like, well, the same one. It was literally like Riddler mask from the Batman movie.
But did you have the question mark cane?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't have a.
exactly, exactly.
I don't think he used the question mark cane on that movie, so I was good.
Oh, probably not. Fine, bro.
Only thing I
Whatever.
was missing was a black like military boots that he wore.
Whatever, bro.
Because I don't know them.
You
I
don't own
was
any of those.
I wore fucking sneakers. 'Cause
That's
it was
okay.
it,
I think there was one year where I was wearing the tank with like sandals. So it's cool, bro.
it's just a tank on sandals. That's crazy.
Oh my god, that was the good old days, bro. Hold on, I need to see if I can find that inflatable tank costume. Oh, it was this one, dude. Oh, it's so valid. Oh my gosh.
Bro, like
It was
I don't
such a
know. People
valid costume, dude. If you look up inflatable army tank, uh if you look up inflatable army tank on Amazon, that's basically what it looked like, but it wasn't like it was a costume like I wore it.
like it had like holes on the bottom and the top, and it was just in the
Yeah,
middle of it.
exactly.
That's
Exactly.
crazy.
I don't think it exists anymore, but man, was it cool.
That's so fire.
It was so sick.
It's like
Man.
actually like such an easy thing to do as well.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Oh, bro.
Bro, you said call me maybe. I looked up Carly Rae Jepsen and she's still making music.
What?
She's
Did
still
she really?
making
When was the last time
she she released Anything to Be With You official visualizer 4 weeks ago.
really?
And
I
then
thought she
it
stopped
has like
making music after Call Me Maybe, for real.
no, it was 4 weeks ago. It has 60,000 views. And then you see the Call Me Maybe video. It has 1.5 billion. It's just to fall off.
Oh
That was
man.
11 years ago, man. Jesus, 2012.
White girl summer, for real. I would listen to Call Me Maybe in the gym any day of the week. I literally do. I was at the gym 2 hours ago listening to Call Me Maybe while I was doing lat rows. Like bro, that's the number one gym song of the century.
Bro,
And I'll listen to it when I drive home too. And I'll just jam out. People look at me like I'm crazy.
driving with that type of music is just a different vibe, man.
No, it is for real. It's like there's nothing better than driving at 2 a.m. listening to like white girl music. That's how I get speeding tickets, but there's no better
I
vibe.
I listen to everything like white girl music, like this Carly Rae Jepsen song. I listen to like the old Bruno Mars songs, like Grenade and When I Was Your Man,
Yeah.
and I listen to every single thing except for Taylor Swift.
Oh,
I
that's
can't stand. I think it's just because of her fans.
L
I can't stand her because of
L,
them.
bro.
I think
Some
I
Taylor
don't know.
Swift fans are freaking menaces to society, dude. Like I
Yeah.
can't mess with them for real. I need them to get away from me. I've had so many friends that were Swifties, were Tay-Tays, Tay-Tay Nays, like they were in love with her. And that's cool, bro. She makes great music. Some of her music is really, really great, but the fans, I completely agree, kind of ruin it. You know, top 3 Taylor Swift songs of all time. Trouble, right?
Oh, bro, Shake It
22,
Off gotta be number one.
Shake It Off. Those are the top 3.
Uh,
If I had to pick a top 5, I'd definitely throw like Bad Blood in there and maybe one of her new songs. But I mean, her new songs they're great, but they can't compete with her older stuff, you
I,
know.
I mean, I think they can compete. It's just like the like w- w- the memories that the older songs bring you. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's valid. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's like, wait a minute. Did you know Taylor Swift had music in 50 Shades Darker? She made a sex
You know
song?
what? I've never listened or not listened. I've never watched any of those three films.
Me neither, and I probably won't ever. But I do like. I'm not going to shy away from admitting that I enjoy creating and listening to sex music. It,
I mean, you could just listen to Gone Dark on Spotify right now.
oh, selfless, self promo, selfless plug.
Literally, not even a self promo. I said it, not you.
Oh yeah, true. Shameless plug. Listen to Stream Gone
I'm
Dark on Spotify right now. Listen to All Black
I'm
or
on,
Low or two new songs coming out in soon. Look for Savage
in soon,
or Stand
bro.
By.
I was
by Gone
actually
Dark.
on your Spotify profile. I was gonna ask like, okay, the top 5 Taylor Swift songs, the top 5 Gone Dark songs right now.
Oh no, we don't talk about Gone Dark songs. Top 5, right? I don't know, man. My top 5. Oh, I didn't mean to start playing that. My top 5 Gone Dark songs. Oh, man, I don't know. Let's see. Broken But You Made Me has to be one of my top 5, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just one of my favorites.
Was that the
It's real
first? Was,
jazzy.
was that the first one you released as Gone Dark?
It was the first official Gone Dark release, and then I transferred over
Yeah.
Broken Smile from the other guy. We don't talk about the other guy.
The other dude.
He was a fat fuck, and I hated him. But see, Broken But You Made Me for sure is one of the top. All Black, 20 Matches, number 2. Actually, it's probably my favorite of all time. It's such a vibe, and it's so different from every other song that I've ever written. Adios has to definitely be up there. I Hate the Way You Make Me Feel, which is one of my new ones. New collection, I Hate the Way You Make Me Feel by Gone Dark, out on all platforms. Check it out. Let's see.
You're on Deezer.
Number 4 is probably a feature called Melody with 47 Still Standing.
Oh hell yeah.
And I also really love Screaming Silence with AXR. But number 5 is yet to be determined. I have so many good songs out and so many bad songs out and so many songs that are unreleased that I'm in love with that I will definitely.
And you have a couple of songs that should be remastered from the other guy.
Nah. We don't fuck with the other guy. The other guy can.
I've told you. I love 2 or 3 songs that you released before you were Gone Dark that I strongly believe would do good on like the Gone Dark Pro.
What are they?
Bro, Don't Cry,
Oh.
Ghosted,
Yeah, I should remember.
and
Say that.
fuck.
Everybody
was the
says
other one?
Ghosted, dude. Why Ghosted? Ghosted doesn't
It's
even.
so
No,
good.
dude. It doesn't even
Oh,
fit the vibe, man.
It doesn't even matter. It's a good song.
It's not bad. What's the number 3?
Let me see. Fuck. Echo.
Yeah, Echo's a valid one.
Those
Echo's a
3
valid one for
songs,
real.
Man, they're still on
Echo's
my
valid.
playlist. I still listen to them.
Oh, speaking of Gone Dark music, shout out All Black just hit 30K on Spotify. That's a
Hell
dub.
yeah.
My most popular song. Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Next
Bro,
next
that's
up,
fucking
100K. We're going to get it there. All I need to do is dump about $500 into social media ads every day. And I'll get it there.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Going back to having 3 jobs.
I actually have a very good promo strategy coming up that I discussed with my brother Ethan. It's gonna happen. This one's gonna be valid for real, right? I'm going to release a bunch of songs that are sex songs,
Hell yeah.
and I'm gonna curate a playlist called "Songs to Fuck Your Ex To," and then I'm gonna mix in my
Your
music,
ex.
music with
Like, that's
other
so
people's
random.
with other people's sex songs or breakup songs, and then I'm just gonna blast it all over everywhere, and it's gonna do well, man. It is. I'm gonna market it. I'm gonna social media market it, digitally market. I'm gonna use Google Ads. You're gonna be on somebody's like digital marketplace like a shop or something, and you're just gonna see Gone Dark's Pookie Bear. A song, I'm gonna write a song called Pookie Bear, by the way. You're just gonna see Pookie Bear by Gone Dark pop up on your page, and you think ad blocker is gonna block it, but it's not gonna block it. You'll be watching some, Good Mythical Morning on YouTube, or some esport tournament, and just boom, out of nowhere,
Uh-oh.
stream Pookie Bear
Unlucky,
by
I have
Gone
YouTube
Dark.
Premium.
Well, unlucky for you, unless you have YouTube Red. It doesn't protect you from Pookie Bear by Gone Dark.
Does it exist anymore?
Oh,
I
I
think
don't
that's
know,
just
man.
like YouTube Premium, no? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I would never pay for
You
YouTube
know,
Premium.
the one song like that. I don't know if you don't like it or is like, but I'ma fuck this up. I love that song.
Oh yeah, man. That one's
Bro.
valid. It's one of my better
I
songs.
love that song.
One of my better songs
It's like
for
so
sure.
much. Like you listen to everything you make, and then you listen to "I'ma fuck this up." It's just so different from the rest of them.
Hmm.
I just love it.
Hopefully that one pops off a little bit more than it has. Like, I Hate the Way You Make Me Feel's at 3K. I'ma fuck this up's at 1,300, and it came out a month before I Hate the Way You Make Me Feel, but I didn't promote it nearly as hard as I promoted I Hate the Way You Make Me Feel.
I think "I'ma fuck this up." You just said like you posted a couple of reels on Instagram and TikToks,
Yeah, that's all
and
it was.
then
I
I
didn't
think
even
that
put
was
any.
it. Yeah.
I didn't even put any money into ads or anything. I literally just posted videos of people breaking shit or driving fast.
Yeah.
I mean, that fits the whole vibe of the song. I want to make
Yeah,
another
bro.
song like that so bad, but I haven't found any sort of instrumentals that I vibe with too hard in
Yeah.
that genre. It's also, making music like that is, in the nicest way or in the best way that I can say it, it's probably very annoying to people in my house because they just hear me screaming.
I mean,
Nobody wants to be sleeping and they just hear me, fuck. you know?
He's just recording at 3 a.m. I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up.
Yeah. If you really, it's
Yeah.
valid, dude. I don't know. I'll make another song like that eventually, but I need to find the right thing. Now, I'm catering to the worst audience, horny bitches. That's the audience that I'm currently catering to. Literally, the past 3 songs that I've written, I wrote one breakup song, which was so good. It was a hyperpop breakup song, and I need to finish it. But I've been so sidetracked.
hyperpop.
I've been so sidetracked with writing these sex songs that I just haven't I haven't finished it, dude. Like, literally the entire audience I'm catering to right now. I wrote Low, and that was fine and dandy. And then I wrote that breakup song, and then after that, I wrote Savage, which is unreleased. I wrote Stand By, which is unreleased, and I'm working on a third one. And it's
Okay.
like, man, I just can't get enough of writing sex songs, Like,
Bro, like the songs are fire though. Those are the songs that are popping right now.
yeah,
Like
I know.
for everyone.
And I mean, it's valid. Like, I need to hopefully, right? I need to finish these and get them out and market them before the demand goes away. You know what I mean? Because eventually the demand
Yeah.
for sex songs will go away and it'll switch to some other bullshit. And I'm not trying to hop on trends or anything, but the first thing that I need to do is, like, I'm making my own music and I make my own style of my music compared to whatever these trends are. But
Yeah.
the hardest part is making my style into a trend. Like, making my style into a trend and then suddenly it changes. I need to figure out how to cater to people, not just my audience, so I can get some sort of, growth out of anything, so people will, finally figure out who the fuck I am. Because it's not just going to happen out of nowhere. And eventually, if I make the right songs, if I keep on making the same music over and over and over, and I cater to the exact same people and market it, it'll do well eventually. But I guess right now, I'm not doing what most people would recommend, and I'm just kind of dabbling in everything because I can.
I
Multi-genre.
mean, yeah, which is always good, because like for 27 still standing, like what was it what was the song that like had like 3 million views?
So fucked up.
Wondering why.
Wondering why too.
Oh, I was thinking wonder why. But yeah, it's like they make so many songs, like sometimes in the same genre, sometimes they made at that time like different songs, and then one of them just pops off,
Oh yeah,
and then that's all you need.
yeah, absolutely. I will get there for sure. It's only a matter of time. They actually released a song recently with a guy
Oh,
named
I
Mr.
haven't
Shut Him
listened to
Down.
it.
It's like a trap house, not trap house, but kind of modern
Oh,
trap style song. It's not my
okay.
favorite from them, but I'll vibe with it. You know what I mean? I like it. I like anything they do, and I support anything they do. So it's chill, man. That's for damn
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Yeah, they're like doing so good right now. I remember like a couple years ago when Wondering Why came out and it just like popped off, and that's all they needed.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
27,000 monthly listeners. Bro,
They used to be at
it's
50,
fire.
but I
Oh
mean
well, yeah,
they're
it
doing
always
well. The
happens.
drop off was big, but they're still doing really well. You know.
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. It's cool. I need to make some white girl music for sure.
Hell yeah, some pop songs.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, shawty. You know what I mean? I might kill
You're
myself if
like,
I ever talk like that.
call me maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
If you want, like, for sure.
Valid.
Well, I was gonna say something. I completely forgot what I was gonna say about. Actually.
Oh,
Oh, hyperpop. You said you made us. I had a friend that I don't really like the genre.
man. Really?
Um, but I think for like listening to hyperpop songs, I'm just not into it.
Mm-hmm.
But like the song, like I think it was pretty good. I'll send it to you tomorrow. I think if I remember.
All right.
But it was like I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the genre because like some of the songs are good if they're like well executed, but like you have to
Right.
like really know how to make that music.
Yeah, absolutely. I've made a few hyperpop songs in my day, and my hyperpop songs that I've made have definitely been some of my best songs.
Yeah.
But at the same time, okay, this is wild, right? I was telling Ethan about this. Um, I'm gonna make a hyperpop cover of a specific song that you wouldn't expect hyperpop to be on, and that's all I'm gonna say in
Okay.
case anybody listens to this and steals my idea. But basically, I'm gonna make a really like out of the box kind of hyperpop song that you would not expect, and it's gonna be wild, and it's gonna be fucking ridiculous, and it's gonna sound amazing, dude, for real.
It's just like XXX Tentacion song, hyperpop style.
Oh no, man, way better than that.
Absolutely making no sense.
Oh
Like
no,
a fucking heartbreak song, and it's just hyperpop now.
it's gonna be sick, dude. It's gonna be sick.
It's like the Nightcore stuff. Like you just make a song and make it 2x. Yeah.
I should start making Nightcore. Could you imagine Nightcore gone dark? That'd be so weird.
I mean, for I'ma fuck this up, it might work, but I don't know the other songs.
Literally every other song would sound so weird. If I made hyperpop of all black,
Yeah.
that'd
Like
be,
it's like a slow song, like you get the vibe from it, and then it's just 2x speed for no reason whatsoever.
we should make what's it called? Nightcore of Ghosted. That'd be
I'm
terrible.
ghosted. Control this devotion. I'm ghosted. Bro,
Is it-
it's like it's so weird.
That'd be so goofy, dude. Oh man.
Oh man.
If
Bruh, I
anybody
hate
is
that
new to
Soul
this
was in there,
podcast,
man.
we speak idiot. We don't find topics at all. We just talk until we get bored. So you're gonna hear a lot of silence or randomness in these podcasts, or you'll hear some shit that you're like confused by. Cause it's not even really a podcast. It's just kind of fucking talking. You know what I mean?
We had a script, or not a script, but like topics to talk about in the New Year's podcast,
Yeah.
and then we just completely went over them. Like we didn't even touch them.
Yeah, we wrote a bunch
We
of
just
fucking topics on a sheet and then didn't ask a single one of those topics.
But we started with the one topic, which was like New Year's resolutions, and then we just went from there. We just ranted for an hour about random shit.
That was so dumb, dude. But it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, I mean that's how you do podcasts. You just talk about something, and you just go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the best way to do it. Controversial,
Yeah.
con- controversial would you rather questions, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Would you rather have tiny hands or giant feet?
I think giant feet.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, if I had tiny hands, it would feel massive.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to see it. But if you had giant feet, imagine how many people would pay to see your feet. You know.
I do already have pretty big feet. Wait, what? That goes
Well,
back
yeah, I
to our
mean,
episode 3, send feet pics.
yeah.
It's been a proven theory that if you put feet pics in the title of a podcast, it pops off. So, if this one's titled "I'm serious, please send the feet pics," that's why. We didn't talk about feet at all, but it's for
we
clout.
just we just put this topic on like big feet just so we could put it in the title.
Would you rather have would you rather have a foot fetish or a hand fetish? A foot fetish for sure. No, I don't want a foot fetish. It's disgusting.
I mean, a hand fetish is like more normalized because the women like, or at least the ones that I listen to, like veiny hands or like whatever, like clean hands or very long fingers or something like that, with where people just have rings to put on.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the trend now, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. These are disgusting. I'm reading.
It's just fucking weird ass questions.
I'm reading some weird ass questions and they're fucking foul, dude. What the hell? What is it? What is this even saying? Would you rather have 10-hour tantric sex with Vision or 1 minute of really rough bang your head against the headband sex with Quicksilver? Like, what does that even mean? Quicksilver, like the credit card? I don't know. Like,
Well, no, from the Incredible Four it was.
oh yeah,
Or the Fantastic Four. The
yeah,
Incredible
yeah,
Four.
yeah,
What
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
The Incredible Four.
The Fantastic Four. Like Quicksilver from there, I think.
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie since I was a fucking wee lad.
Bro, Chris Evans is on it. Captain America's on there.
Nuh-uh.
Actually, yeah. Chris Evans is the guy that turns into fire.
Chris Evans isn't even a real human being.
Well, didn't he have his nudes leaked one time? Like he actually like accidentally leaked his gallery, and it was just there.
Should we leak some DMs of
From
like our DMs exposing like you for cheating on your wife, even though you don't
I don't
have
have
a
a
wife?
wife.
Would that be good for
We
clout?
just make stuff up. We just make shit up for no reason.
Leak some of my DMs. Call me Adam Levine.
Oh, I'll cancel you for scamming me on
No,
factual merch.
no. I didn't even scam you, dude.
It was UPS. They
It
just took
literally.
my shit.
Yeah, that sounds like UPS. If I could look up the tracking number, I would, dude.
The tracking number is there.
It's
It
probably
just doesn't let you after it was like
3
what,
years.
after it was after 30 days. It just didn't let me track the thing anymore. It was just stuck in like North Carolina or something like that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Somebody got hungry, I guess.
Yeah, he just ate my fucking rose hat and my rose shirt or something like that. I don't know what about.
This is a real foul question. Would you rather watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life, or join in once and make it stop? It's like,
Wait.
can I
It
join
was-
in every day, or
Okay, so I'm sorry. The question was you watch every day or join once?
yeah?
Bro, I think just
I probably
oh,
just
I don't know.
I probably
I'll
just
probably just watch. Honestly. Because joining is like too fucking like they're both
it's
fucked
messed up, dude.
but
I'd be-
joining is just
I join that
insane.
shit for real, but I join that shit every day.
That's just crazy.
I'm joking. That's disgusting. That's foul. Would you rather drink a gallon of mayonnaise or a gallon of ketchup?
I think ketchup.
I'd drink a gallon of ketchup. I
Yeah.
like ketchup, dude. When I was a kid, this
Does
is
it
gonna be
even with if there
disgusting.
was no mayonnaise?
This is part of the reason that I was fat. What? Yeah, me too. This is part of the reason I was fat when I was a kid, right? Do you know what bologna is? Bologna?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to squirt ketchup onto a slice of bologna and roll it up and just
Okay.
fucking eat it. I used to do that all the time. I
I
don't
mean,
know why.
that's not so crazy. I mean, bologna is just it already has like a bunch of like tomatoes in it,
True.
doesn't
True. I think so. I've never made what am I, a bologna factory?
it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had any bologna, so I don't know.
Man. What the heck?
But why is it? Why did I look at Bologna and it's just a city in Italy?
Wait, is that actually a city what the hell was that sound?
Yeah. I was
Well,
trying to look for the fucking food.
you probably spelt it wrong.
Oh, here it is.
It's
Oh,
B
but
O
bologna
L
is
O
just
G N A.
yeah. Well, bologna is just it looks like ham.
Yeah, kinda, but it's pinker.
Yeah. I mean, it's not crazy to put like ketchup on it.
Nah, I used to do that all the time. I loved it. And even like I would make like bologna and cheese sandwiches, and I would still put ketchup on it because it's just good, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to eat. I don't know if you remember when I would just eat grilled cheese sandwiches every day.
Mhm.
Like I was like 2 in the morning. Oh, bro, I'm so hungry. Let me just go make a grilled cheese sandwich. I would put so much mayonnaise on that bitch.
Yeah, as you should though.
Like it's fine if you like it. What the fuck? Like, what's the issue?
That's
And
what I'm
ketchup
saying.
is not
Man.
that bad. I mean, I think eating the gallon of ketchup is better because it's not as like the mayonnaise has so much fat in it. Yeah, it would just kill you, you know?
Mhm. I hate mayonnaise. I don't like. I enjoy mayonnaise when it's with other stuff, but eating it alone is just that is
Oh
so
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Ketchup is so much better to eat alone.
Would you I forgot what I was gonna ask.
See, this is why we need more people, because more people can give more insight, and we just there's not a lot
Yeah,
of
it's just us two,
silences.
unfortunately. But that's really
Yeah.
it's kind of late at night
Well, yeah, it's 2:30. Well, for
you.
me,
It's
and then
12:30
it's
here.
12:30 for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still late at night.
just a little
We just
bit.
have more people from P Farm join, like your girlfriend, Dum Dum.
That's not my
What is
girlfriend,
her name?
bro. What?
Angie,
Yeah,
the girl that had a crush on you whenever you were,
yeah, and she would never
you know.
admit it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she has a
she would,
boyfriend now.
yeah, her thing on. Yeah, it says 1/1/23, and there's just a heart. Probably
Should I fuck it up?
the
Should I DM her?
anniversary. Just tell her to join the podcast next time.
Should I DM her and say, "Yo,
Yeah, DM her and then just be like, "Yo, we're gonna record a podcast this Sunday. Do you want to be on it?"
facts."
Just
Wait,
so we have
this
more people.
Sunday?
I don't know.
I don't
Whenever
think-
we
I don't
have time
think-
to record a podcast.
I don't think we have women on this podcast. That's a vile comment, right? Nothing against women, but I don't think women on this podcast is a good idea.
Why?
We're kind of foul human beings.
Does it matter?
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's get some foul women on here.
You can have like, I mean, Angie's probably not gonna care.
No, she definitely won't.
Um,
I'm surprised you remember her name.
I mean, we can have Maham on this. Maham would probably be down,
oh, you
and
think
Maham
so?
is just a foul human being, just as us.
She is. That's very true.
With all due respect, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Her name on the server is, well, is she a mod still,
I think so. I didn't
or did
take it away
you?
from her. I think she's just offline.
Okay,
There's somebody in the
she's a
server
mod.
named Big Teef. What the fuck?
Her name is Tits on this.
Oh my god.
It's just fucking Tits.
Yeah. She's a foul human being, that's for sure.
Bro, how crazy is it that we've known each other since April 29th, 2020? That's crazy.
Has it really been that exact day? 2020.
Yeah, yeah. It's been
Dang.
3.5 years.
I thought it was longer than that, to be
Exactly.
honest.
Nah.
That's crazy though.
Because we actually met on Counter Strike, and then you stopped playing. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
That game was dog
And now
shit, dude.
CS2 is out, and it's worse than ever because it's just not correctly like coded or something.
Really? Everybody tells me they like CS2 better than CS:GO.
I mean, I like CS2, but because it's probably because it's like a refreshing thing to play, but it doesn't change much about the game. But it's like it still is kind of new. But you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Would
yeah.
would you rather fuck a goat and have nobody know about it, or have everyone think you fucked a goat when you really didn't?
Probably have everyone think that I fucked a goat when nobody. When I
It'd be
didn't do it.
like it would be like everybody would be like, "Yo, you're the guy that fucked that goat." You know what I mean?
I just go, no, I didn't actually.
I'll be like, "Nope, I actually didn't fuck the goat."
Yeah, I mean, they can't do anything to you. You're probably gonna be like a little bit like,
Depressed.
lonely or whatever
Yeah,
because
you won't have friends
people
because
won't.
everybody will think you fucked a goat.
And the only friends you could make would be people that actually fuck goats, which is just disgusting. But I mean, I think that's better than fucking a goat, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I would never fuck a goat.
Yeah, that would be, bro.
Yeah, that'd be weird. I just did the side eye thing. I would never fuck a goat.
Like those
That'd be
videos where,
crazy.
where they make like when you and your homie are in sync all the time.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah.
say stupid shit. Yeah.
That was literally the entire vibe of that, bro.
No.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Would you
Yeah, what else can
rather?
we-
Would you what?
I was gonna say, what else can we talk about? But if you're gonna keep it doing with the questions, that's fine.
No, let's stop with would you rather questions because they're getting old. We're already 40 minutes in, dude.
They're getting weird as well.
Yeah, they are. Like this other one that I read, it was one that I've definitely seen before. What? I
What
don't
do you
even want to
mean,
read
what?
it, dude.
Okay, that's fine.
If you were a cannibal, would you rather eat a boob burger or a dick dog? Like what?
A boob burger or a dick dog?
Yeah.
Bro, probably a boob burger.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
Would you rather stick your penis in a big glass full of broken glass or Megan Fox?
What?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like some of these, like Reddit's a strange
It's
place.
talking about like Megan Fox is just like fucking an abomination to humanity, and it'll just destroy your penis if you stick it in there.
Hey, don't talk about Megan Fox like that.
That's what the question sounded like. Like,
That's literally the question, yeah. What the fuck?
mean,
What are these questions? Would you rather masturbate with steel wool or get a beehive shoved up your ass? And some guy said both.
at the same time. That's crazy.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm done with would you rather questions. I can't, dude. We're done with
Oh,
those.
man. I mean, you know the actual reason I didn't cook today? I was so determined to cook. Like,
Yeah.
It was 9:30. There was a soccer game on. I was gonna watch that. I was like, at 9. I was like, okay, I'm gonna cook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna cook a hamburger. I'm gonna eat it while I watch the game. It's gonna be fucking lit. I'm gonna be just by myself, just
Mm-hmm.
enjoying the game. I didn't know how to use the kitchen, like the like where you cook food, where you put the fucking thing with the burger. I don't know what to call it, like
Yeah.
the stove. I
Yep.
didn't know how to fucking turn it on, because I'm at my aunt's house right now, so I've never used it. And then when she got home, I was like, yeah, I didn't cook anything because I didn't know how to use the stove. And then she was like, oh, all you have to do is turn this knob to give the thing gas because it was one of the old ones with gas and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a gas stove.
Yeah, and I didn't know I had to turn the gas on because she turns it off every time she uses it. So I
Mm,
wasn't able to turn it on. I was actually doing it right. The only thing I was missing was to give the thing gas to actually work
that's
to the
unlucky,
gas
man.
stove, you know.
That's so unlucky.
Ah, bro. So I just had to eat a fucking piece of bread with ham and cheese on it. That's all I ate.
I fuck with pieces of bread.
Well, me too.
Would you fuck a
I love bread.
sandwich?
Probably not.
Yeah, yeah, me neither.
I mean, if it was life or death, probably yeah, but because it's not gonna do
Either
anything to me.
you either you either fuck a sandwich or get fucked by a sandwich. And I'm talking
Probably
12-inch
fuck a
sub.
sandwich. probably, probably fuck a sandwich. 12 inches is so fucking much.
I wouldn't want to get
Actually-
fucked by any sort of sandwich, dude. I wouldn't want to get fucked if it was a 2-inch sandwich.
I mean, like fucking a sandwich isn't a bad thing. It's not gonna do anything to you.
It just won't
The
feel
bread
very
is
good.
probably gonna be soft. You're not gonna fucking feel. How much do you have to fuck it for till you come?
Yeah.
Or like that's a real question. Do I have to fuck the sandwich till I come, or till or just stick my dick in it, that counts?
No, that doesn't count.
Am I
as-
allowed?
That doesn't count as
Am I
fucking
allowed?
a sandwich.
Okay, am I allowed to like watch something else, like some sort of porn, while I'm doing it?
If you
so it's
watch
faster,
porn,
or-
if you watch porn, it has to be sandwich porn.
That's just crazy. It's better not to watch anything. So like you're gonna be a while, like it's gonna be a while fucking that sandwich.
Yeah, the porn you would have to watch is 2 sandwiches, fucking bro.
It's just
So,
sticking one
But
sandwich into
here's the
another.
thing, right? That's right. So you can either fuck a sandwich until you finish, and you have the option of watching porn of 2 sandwiches having intercourse, or you can get fucked by a sandwich and watch your favorite movie.
Is the bread toasted?
Yes.
Then fucking I'm fucking the sandwich.
Why?
Because well, I mean, it's gonna take so long, like to
It
fuck
will,
the
for
sandwich
real.
till I. But then if it
I
was
don't.
like a
Nah, it
normal
won't.
sandwich,
There's meat and mayo and lubrication in there.
I mean, it still will take long because it's gonna be weird at first. The first 15 minutes is gonna be weird, and then you're gonna get used to it, and then it's just at the end, the sandwich is just gonna become crumbs, and it's gonna disappear, and it's just gonna be your hand doing it like by itself at some point, you know.
Eventually,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
and
yeah.
then eventually you're gonna be able to like finish.
Yeah.
But like if you get fucked by a sandwich, it's gonna be very, very like how long do you have to fuck the sandwich for, or have the sandwich fuck you for?
Until the sandwich
Till you
finishes.
come? This is not possible. So,
I think if you do it long enough, you'll eventually form a bond,
no,
a fondness,
you won't.
if you will,
No, you
with
won't. No,
the
you
sandwich. If you fuck the sandwich for long enough of a time, you'll eventually form some sort of bond or a connection, and it'll become your new thing. Like you won't want to have sex
Nah.
with a woman ever again. You'll just want to have sex with the sandwich. Because the sandwich
Probably
won't
not.
like get all emotional afterwards. Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke for political reasons. That was a joke. All right.
Bro, I love emotions, man.
I do too.
I'm so down to finding someone to love.
Yes,
to love.
sir.
Like I tweeted it. I tweeted it the other day. What was it? Or I X'd it.
Xed it.
I X'd it the other day. What was it? I said, "Damn, wow, I'm going absolutely insane. I want to be in love." What was the other thing I posted? I said, uh, "Good night. It's Oh wait, that's not it.
I can confirm. I'm looking at his Twitter right now.
Oh, I reposted so much shit.
Yeah, you did a lot for no reason.
It's 45 degrees out here, and there's no one here cuddling with me. How can this be? I'm so cold right now. And then it's just a picture of a wolf saying, guys, I kind of give a fuck."
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I see that.
Oh, here it is. I want a long and beautiful relationship, and where everything is mutual, and people who like me see us and say, "Damn, that's what I want to have with someone else." Like, is that so much to ask to really love someone unconditionally, and that they also feel the same for me? It's just a fucking monkey saying, "Anyone in the mood to fall in love this week?"
That's hilarious, bro. What is that?
I don't know what that is. I just
I
found
just
that
retweeted
picture.
it.
It's just on it, bro. Like, I'm actually like so ready for a relationship right now. Because my last relationship like was in 2019. I was getting out of high school, and then it just ended because we just didn't find time to see each other anymore.
That's how it
It was
goes
an open
sometimes, bro.
relationship. I don't know if you remember.
I
It was
do.
an open relationship. She ended it because she was feeling trapped in the relationship. It was just fucking bullshit. Like, why do you lie? Like, why? Like, how are you trapped in an open relationship? It makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's literally not even like a sexual like commitment. It's just an emotional commitment. And then if you just like, there's no reason to like give any excuses if you don't feel the same as you did before.
Yeah.
What you have to do is just say, "Hey, man, like, I don't think this is working because you're not making me feel the same way, or I don't. I just don't feel like I can have a relationship right now." That's all you have to say. You don't have to say anything like other than that. You
Yeah.
know?
No, I know exactly what you mean. I'm in a really weird headspace right now, right? I um I got back. I never told you this, but it actually happened a few days ago. Me and my ex got back together.
Oh
Um
yeah, where I saw a Snapchat thing where you were back in Texas.
yeah. Um Basically we I told you the whole story about how we broke up, and then now we
Yeah.
got back together. We're going to try it for, a week, 2 weeks, see how it goes, see where our heads are at. I'm in a really really like not healthy mindset for other people, I should say. I'm not
Mhm.
what somebody would want out of a relationship right now.
Okay.
I'm very self-focused and career driven and self-driven. I spent my whole life putting everybody else before me, and I told myself 2023 I was going to put myself first, and I didn't really, execute that all too well earlier in the year. It was more so when I got moved out to St. Louis that I started really, realizing like, holy shit, there's a lot of work that I need to do, and I haven't even started doing it. You know,
Yeah.
my mental is self-driven and career-driven, and I have a lot of myself that I want to improve, and I have a lot of foundation that I want to build for the future, so I don't have to do it later. So I'm working my ass off now while I'm young, and that's not necessarily what somebody wants out of a relationship, but I definitely like. It's a two sided thing, right? There are some days when I really, really, really want to be in a relationship, and I am in one now, and I'm happy with it. There's also those days where, you know, in my head, I'm like, I'm absolutely not what somebody deserves out of a relationship, and I can't really give people what they deserve. But if this is like, and I told my ex this, like, I'm not going to be able to give her everything that she wants or deserves, not right
Yeah.
now. And she was like, I don't care. I'm like, all right, that's cool. If you're happy, that's all that matters. But I just want you to know that,
Yeah. I mean, if you're
you know,
satisfied with how the relationship is going right now, and I mean
Exactly.
that's all you gotta do, man. If you feel some way, you gotta say it up front, and then
Exactly, man.
what, which is what we were talking about whenever you were telling me the story that how it ended. It was just because of lack of communication from your part as well as hers.
Yeah. That's usually how
If
it
you just
goes, you know.
yeah, I mean like literally every single relationship. Well, not every single one. Like if you cheat on someone, probably wouldn't, or if you kill their family, it probably wouldn't be possible. But like problems like that, it just can be solved by talking about your feelings when you're feeling them.
Mhm. Exactly.
And that's
That's
something
absolutely
like I
fair.
realized. I something that I realized after my last relationship ended like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I I was so focused on her, I didn't even give time for myself.
Mhm.
Um, and then or my friends, like I, I just went dark on them.
Yeah.
I was just spending all of my time with her, or just like every single weekend I was just with her, and then we went to her house at night, or where I just went home and then maybe played some video games with them for like an hour or two, which is fine. But like I started to drift apart from them, and then that like understandably that made them like a little mad
Mhm.
that I was just like all day. And even when we were hanging out, like there was this one time we went to an arcade, like near our school. We just took the bus and we arrived. And then the whole time we were just like trying to play. It was like fun for like 10 minutes, and then like before that, I had like a little fight with my then girlfriend,
Yeah.
and I was like, she was supposed to take the same bus as us. Like there was one point where we had to get off to get to the arcade, and then she would continue over to her house, which is the same bus that she took every day. This was after school, so there was nothing that any of us would do in school, or nothing that we would have to do after that. We just had to go. We waited for like 20 minutes. Well, they waited for me because we were having like kind of a discussion. I don't. It was like some really really stupid stuff. That I really wanted to work out because I hated leaving things like, and I still do with anyone. Like if we're fighting, I really 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 like prefer to fix things before we leave, and then fix them like over the phone or something like that, or go somewhere else where we're both like mad. So I was like 20 minutes. I was like, guys, please just wait for me. Give me a sec. I was just trying to fix this. It was not so late. It was like 4:30 in the afternoon, so it was fine. And then after that, I left. She was like, no, no, it's fine. You can go with them. I'll just stay here with my friends talking for a bit, and then I'll just go home. I was like, okay, that's fine. If that's what you want, then we can do that. I just went to my friends. It was like 30 minutes after that. It took us like 15, 20 minutes to get over
Mhm.
to the arcade. And then like 10 minutes after that, she texted me and she started calling me like, why did you leave? Why would you leave me like that? Like it was so stupid. She was just arguing with me for something she said that I should do.
Oh.
And then I was like, what, 16? A stupid
Yeah.
teenager. I was like, it was super super dumb. So I just like, I drifted apart from them, and they were like in the arcade, and I was just went out, picked up the phone. I was like, yeah, yeah, whatever. I tried to fix the issue that we were having, about the discussion, and then it went so badly because of that. And then my friends just stopped hanging out with me after that, and I completely understand like why invite someone over if they're just gonna be like either on their phone talking to their partner, or talking about her partner or their partner, or talking about the problems they have with their partner, or like ignoring you because there's an issue with your partner. Like it's just not fun.
Mhm.
So I completely understand it. It's something that I want to do right now. Like I feel like I've matured emotionally in that sense.
Yeah.
Like realizing that like what a relationship should be like, and that's not it.
No, I completely get you. I completely get you. It's definitely a lot of growth that a lot of people need before they get into relationships for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely understand that. I don't think a lot of people really see that. I think a lot of people fail to see that. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's trial and error.
Yeah.
So people don't see right now, and there's people like, you know 26, 27 years old, and they still have no idea how a relationship works. I don't have any idea how a relationship works. I just know the theory of it, like how I would like for it to go.
Right.
But you never know what will happen when you're actually in one, how the other person will react, if maybe you're too honest with them. Like me, I would love to just say like, hey, sorry, I'd hate what you're doing right now because this and that, and I'll just explain to them why I hate what they're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then maybe they take it the wrong way and this and that, and then it's just you just have to see how the relationship goes, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man.
And then just have the other person like communicate back as well, like, hey, I'm sorry, but I just feel like you were attacking me when you said this thing that you didn't like about me. It was unnecessary that you said this or that, did a little detail about it. I was like, fine, I'm sorry, you apologize, and then you try to do better next time, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's completely valid, man. What do I know about relationships? I just make sex music.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had much sex, you know.
Let's change that. Me and you. Let's go right now.
Talking about sex, I've had sex 3 times,
Like
all
your
with the
entire
same
life.
person. Yeah, it was in the same year. It was 2019 when I was with this person.
3 times total.
First
That's
time.
it.
Yeah, it was a 10-month relationship. We had sex 3 times.
Like your entire life.
Yeah,
Oh man, I'm jealous.
I mean, I mean it's what it is, but
I'm
I don't have
jealous,
much
bro.
experience.
I feel like I've only ever slept with 3 people. Um, so I guess I could
Well,
say the same thing, but not really. I've only ever slept with three
yeah,
people. Um, but I've done sexual things that I will not disclose to another person. So I guess you could say 4, but I've only
was it
ever
Ethan?
slept with 3. Yeah, it was Ethan. But, you know, I guess the best way that I could say it is like, yeah, it's enjoyable, you know. Everybody's going to say that. It is enjoyable. I personally, I don't know, I feel like sometimes sex is overrated. You know, it's not all that
Yeah,
it's cracked up to be. Is it nice? Yeah, sometimes it's great, you know. I've been told that I'm pretty good at it. But
yeah.
it it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, is it enjoyable? Absolutely. Is it something that I want to do every single day? Probably not. But that's nothing like. It's very different from every other like the average male's mind, because they'll all say, "Yeah, man, I love sex. I want to have sex every day,"
Yeah.
and it is enjoyable. You know, I don't hate it. I do enjoy it, but I do think at times, you know, sex is kind of overrated. Sometimes it's one of those things.
Yeah,
It's like,
100%.
will I do it to please my partner? Yes, absolutely. Is it something that I would personally go out of my way to do every single day? Probably not, just because it doesn't really serve me any benefit at the moment. Like I said, my mindset's very goal-driven and goal-oriented, and that doesn't really meet my goals or benefit my goals in any way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Like,
But it's still cool, you know. I have sex with the boys every night, so. Uh,
yeah. I mean, I think I was like, I wasn't good at it because I didn't have the experience to be good at it. But I was pretty
yeah,
decent
prove it.
because of the person that I was with.
Prove it.
Like the person that I was with, it's Sophie. She won't listen to it. She doesn't even
I'm
follow
gonna,
me
f- I'm
anywhere
gonna,
now. So
I'm gonna find a Sophie, or was her real
a
name
single
Sophie
one,
or Sophia?
Sophia.
I know a Sophia. I'll find some random. I can either send it to her or I'll find some random Costa Rican Sophia, and I'll send it to her, and she's gonna be like, "What the heck is this?" And I'm gonna say, "My boy Avalon talking about you," and I'm a hope that I got lucky and that it's the right one. So carry on with your story.
Yeah, she, it's Sophie, and she was so open minded, and she helped me be so open minded about this sexual stuff.
Yeah.
She literally, it was like, no, you're doing this wrong. Do it this way, and then Like
So you learned.
I think
That's
it
what matters.
was, yeah.
She
I
was
mean,
telling you what she
everyone,
wanted, and that's good. We
exactly,
love that. That's what we want out of
exactly.
a relationship. That's what we want out of sex, for real. I wish that
That's the
I
reason.
wish somebody
Like
would
if
say that shit to me, bro. Like nobody has ever said that shit to me. So either I'm really great or I'm really bad and they don't want to fucking say it. But I've never gotten any complaints and I've never gotten any pointers. So hopefully, hopefully that's a good sign. But I'm like high key jealous cuz if you got that kind of feedback, that's a good thing. That means she's telling you what she wants and what she enjoys the most, and that's a good thing. That means you can be
yeah,
good at it and please her.
yeah, like me personally, I love that because it was because maybe some people, not only guys,
Yeah.
but some people like would take that like as offensive or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Where it's just
absolutely.
like why are you telling me what to do? I already know how to do this. I've done it so many times.
Right.
And just doing it incorrectly. But like the fact that she was like always like like we only had sex 3 times, but sexually like we were, you know.
Mhm.
But like um it was like I love that because it led her to enjoy what we were doing more. And me myself, my experience with this one lady, um is just seeing the other person enjoy what we're doing is so much better for me, you know.
Yeah, man, that's good.
We go back to the same thing: communicate with your partners.
Yeah, not just about sex, but about emotional things,
No, it started
especially
as an emotional
es-
thing,
especially
and
about
then
emotional things.
yeah, especially about emotional things. But then now we drifted off to like the sex part of things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Make sure when you're fucking somebody, you express your emotions and you communicate.
I don't know
But
if I would put it like that, but yeah, basically
communication is key. It's the
in
sixth core
all
principle
aspects.
of everything. Communication is key. So make sure when you're having sex, you talk, unless they tell you not to talk. If they tell you not to talk, that's a surefire way to get the fuck out of there because they want nothing but your body. And I mean, if you're cool with that, do it.
That is correct.
I could never be a man whore, dude. Never.
Oh, me neither, man. I've like okay. So like not to be like, oh, I've had so many, but I had my share of opportunities, like two or three,
Yeah.
where I was like, it was actually a friend of my brother's.
Mm-hmm.
She was 1 year older than my brother, 1 year younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And then she like was obsessed with me. Like everybody knew
Yeah.
in my school. Um, and well, I could have done that because that was while I was in my open relationship where I was like, I could have, I just didn't want to. We were in an open relationship. It was like I don't even know why. I wasn't with anyone else with that relationship, and well, the terms of the relationship was like just be honest about it. If you're with someone, just tell me. Like yeah, I was last night was or the other week or whatever. I was with another person or this or that. Um, and from what she told me, which was nothing, she wasn't with anyone else either. Either
Mm-hmm.
she, unless she was hiding it from me. Um, it was just like something that she wanted to do to like feel more like herself, I guess, because she was in another open relationship before me, like 2 years prior.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that was the case. But yeah, I don't know.
No, I completely agree. Uh, but yo, oh, he's gonna join back now that you're here. Yeah, I should have figured. I should have figured. Whatever, bro. All right. I guess
I
that's
think
where
I think
we'll.
we can wrap her up right
I
there.
guess that's where we'll
Yeah.
wrap it up because it's been an hour and 5 minutes. That's fucking long,
Yeah.
dude. We should make a 5-hour one.